It is me, Solomon. I had to make sure my mic audio was recording. I'm back yet again with Baldur's Gate 3. We took out all of the captains. We cleared out pretty much all of the goblins that were left. Took out Ragslin, freed Volo before that. Just I'm kind of debating on what I should do. Yeah, there goes Minthara. Kind of debating on what I should do. I do want to make sure that I did grab this because I don't remember. You want to make sure you grab this treasure chest back here, or this little hoard of gold that he has back here. Now, at this point, I'm pretty sure you should be fine when it comes to doing certain stuff. I know I said before that most of the stuff in this act is locked up, but there's still a few things that you can do before you wrap things up.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, Mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Now, you want to talk to these Ox because they have different things that they say, and some of it's pretty funny. If you have Karlak with you, she can get access to the spell Speak with Animals, but I think you can also find different potions. Excuse me. Another thing you want to make sure you do is you come down here. I'll talk to him in a second, but you definitely want to make sure you talk to him before you long rest. If you don't talk to him, you can't get all of the or actually, I don't think you can get all the upgrades for our girl.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here, but you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
You want to make sure you do this before. So let's go ahead and let's go. You want to make sure you do this before you rest, or before you do the celebration at least.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Do you want to? I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
I'm trying to show how to get her stuff,
Worse
because she's my favorite out of
I
like
need to
all of them.
consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
That's my favorite. We don't have any bards.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
All right. Just to be nice, I want to split. I'm gonna split the party. Because I know Shadowheart doesn't like being around wolves, and there's no real combat going on. I just wanted to bring these folks with me. There's no like combat or anything we're about to run into.
Keep a blade close.
And these three, I'll just have y'all meet like over here. But we're going back into the
It is the will of Sylvanus
the temple or whatever they called it for the druids.
It's not the time.
I forgot to go over here. Let's go do this real quick, 'cause this is something quick that we can do, and it's not gonna be, you know, something too bad. Actually, they're right here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
A misjudgment. One that should weigh heavily upon her. But the Grove still needs her passion. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. And an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove. And I sense you have a problem you seek my help with. It's true. I can feel it right now. Oh, Oak Father preserve you, child. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic. I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. At the Goblin camp, I hoped to find a way to remove the tadpoles. I failed, but I did find the next best thing. I found out where they come from. I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first. As for what you've done for the Grove, speak to Wrath. He will see to your reward. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Yeah, those two are arguing. I forgot to do something. Hopefully, I can still do it. We're gonna be trying to save a child from some harpies. The harpies are probably still here. The child might not be, because I always forget about this. Matter of fact, I didn't even know this was here the first time I played the game. Yeah, it looks like the child is... yeah, the child is not here. So, there is one child that you can save here. And I think that's a part of the... I think there's an achievement you get for saving everybody. Yeah. unfortunately.
Battle of wits. Rook to queen 6.
Let's see if we can use a scroll of Revivify on them.
Now they see me.
They're really not trying to get near me. It is.
Go on.
Nice.
Let's end this. On I go.
All right. Okay, we ball. Hey. Go ahead and hit this thing with a smite. Wow. Good work.
Finding my way.
There we go. Alright. Now I want to try and use a scroll of Revivify on this child because I'm not sure if you can.
Are they gone?
He's just in the water.
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get
I
the
didn't know
gold
Mole
from the
was supposed to be a
nest.
girl.
I got
They
to
all
go.
kind of sound the same to me.
Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Anyway, the Tiefling kids, they kind of got like a little gang, and Mole is like the leader.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
You don't need another item.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble. And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ugh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat. Only when the occasion suits. That's mostly a synonym for yes, by the by. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
Left you like trash.
Never spent much time there myself.
Then keep looking.
You can kill these goblins, but I don't think you get anything worthwhile out of it. Besides like experience. But
Sounds good. I've
um
always been curious what
yeah,
a
this is
Charlu looks
you
like.
can go down here. I always forget this is here too, because I usually find a great sword somewhere else. Oh, it's in this corner. Yeah, I can. Oh, you can see where you got to go on the map, which kind of cheapens, you know, the whole thing with this. Alright,
My faith will guide me.
wrong button. Did she not have a torch?
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Still alive, so that's progress.
Where, there's a lever down here. I'm gonna throw that bottle at somebody. There it is.
What's that?
Now, one thing I recommend you do is you get everybody together. I'll grab this too. But you want to just go ahead and just start breaking these. He's gonna get a surprise round. Mostly just because I messed up. Alright, maybe I'm thinking of it back here. Maybe it was him. He has a bow.
Speak your name.
Good job. A+. Let's go and use the inspiration roll.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
You do your best to wipe the dirt from your face and look presentable. Adventuring is murder on one's wardrobe, though.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilantoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir. Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? A poor choice. You will be purged.
So yeah. Excuse me. If you fail, this is what happens, but I'm savage. Wait. Also, all those skeletons that we just defeated, this thing wakes those up when they destroy when it destroys the what's it called? Can I not break this?
That will not work.
Are there any of these left that I missed? There's one. Ooh, that's a
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
Quite the welcome.
Step forward and declare.
Let's go ahead and get to threatening this thing. Net 20.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
A hidden laboratory full of abandoned
So yeah, got to see a little bit of every outcome. There was a wizard, I guess, or at least somebody lived down here, and they were using this as a hideout. And that mirror was I guess supposed to be like the security system. It failed terribly. Didn't know glass could have a conscience. Alright. It's nice. What was that ring I just got? I know I'm probably not going to need it, but whatever.
Let's crack it open.
Traps.
Oh, always forget about this.
What's this? Don't linger.
But yeah, most traps, most basic traps like that in this game, you could cheese them. Here I am.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
These spell scrolls, I'm gonna give just straight to Will. I'm gonna Gale.
the book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
I'm not gonna destroy it. You can destroy it, but I'm not gonna do that. Now, I swear that you could find a great sword down here. Down here.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. Dry stones line the wall, but the darkness below is impenetrable. The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
Best not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
Now, this cave does have enemies down here, but it only has a short sword. But this is what I came down here for. This is what I was thinking of when I was thinking for a long sword. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle this cave because there is an item down here that I want to feed to Gale if need be. Just be careful because there's like these blink spiders down here. A phase spider, that's what they're called. And you have these things which are just as annoying together.
On the move.
The dance macabre. Leave no trace. Time to move.
Time to strike.
I'm gonna have her move up and then whenever use this. Yeah, she got a good amount of health back from that.
Taking position.
But the reason why I said you want to be careful is because one, they can poison you, like they just did to some of our party, and then two, they can teleport a lot. Like I think that's. I tried fighting them when I first played, and I think the majority of the time when they move, they just blink or they just teleported, and it's like it's almost like they use. I think it works like how Misty Step works or something. It's not a spell; it's just a natural feature. And they can get pretty nasty. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Fuck yes. Close ranks. Hup.
Talk to me.
I guess I feel like it's a pretty good idea to use that right about now.
Let's find some prey.
Alright, whatever.
Swift and lethal.
Chase them down. Here we go. Oh, you can't run from her. Should use smite, but whatever.
It's hot in here.
I'm still not using rage. Well, one, I don't have any rage points to use with her, but also I'm not really planning on using it anyway. 'Cause
Handy.
these things move around so much that I'd rather just throw stuff at them.
Can't afford to let up.
There's blood in the air. Yes, here.
Time to strike.
This is my time.
I think it's time for me to take a page out of their book. be annoying and just do this.
Light on my feet.
Nice, nice.
Put him up. Over there.
I'm ready.
Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh.
I will ascend.
Finish him. Alright. Man, we probably should. That's not. Alright, so there's an item down here, and I don't think it's a good idea for me to come down here and do this right now. There's a bigger one that you can fight, bigger spider, and we don't have anything. So we're gonna go ahead and do the long rest and do all the stuff for that. And then next time we'll be finishing up everything for this area and this part of the game. Oh, wait, did they not join you if you're down here? Huh. Well, anyway, I'm going to call it here anyway, because I've been recording for an hour, and I don't want this to get too long for me to edit. So, I'll see y'all next time, and peace.